Hey guys, and welcome to basically an almost personal or collective, I don't know, it's just a reading I'm doing, but it is a reading that is set based in an energy known as the Destroyer that kept showing up in the Stalker reading, and it's shown up quite a lot, so I'm just pulling it out and letting it set the framework, letting it act as a framework for the reading, right? So that's it. Take what resonate with you, leave behind the rest, never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. And while I shuffle my new round decks, I will tell you about the Destroyer. The Destroyer. Ooh, well, it's an energy about the rejected, but in this case, it's like a reconciliation energy as well, in the sense that which is being rejected is being let go to make room for something better. It's also about reconciliation in that way of understanding why something has happened. Come on, focus. Coming to terms with some sort of an event, seeing it in a different light. It's and then on having a better understanding of it. It's what happens when dust settles, can we say it like that, and when bitterness turns into nostalgia. In case it was a negative breakup, let's say it was that. But let's see what happens when we pull out here the cards. And that's the framework of it. It's about making room for something better. There's a change in belief set, probably. Belief set change in a way of seeing things. Empress and Death. I mean, it is like the Death card, right? Because Death is here again. All right, I'm gonna lay out all the cards, and then I will tell you what it's about. Empress, Death, Devil, Five of Wands, Page of Pentacle in the reverse, Sun. Well, there. Knight of Pentacle, Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacle, and then we have the heartbreak underneath the entire thing here. This is the healing of a heartbreak. It doesn't really say other than that, but it's quite evident, right? It's a no. That's what for me as a reader, this is often the no. But that just makes room for a yes from another place or something like that, right? What did they say rejection is God protection? But I'm starting here the reading with a sense of it's almost like not feeling motivated. It's like there's something here that's not coming in with the Page of Pentacle in the reverse here. Because it's not coming in, so it could be like waiting for a text message, waiting for communication, waiting for a letter, waiting for a package, not coming, and then we have some sort of a dwindling motivation here. But the thing is, it's like with the Empress here, you know what? It feels as though it's about taking care of oneself. It's like a dilemma here. It's a dilemma of wanting to take care of oneself. I'm repeating myself from the other reading here. Wanting to take care of oneself. Investing in oneself here. And by doing so, not investing in another person almost. We will see. But, yeah, because it's like breaking away from bad habits. That's what's happening here. You know, that's also where I see the energy going, breaking away from bad habits. But at the current moment with the Destroyer, again with the Death in the reverse, we do have a little bit of a challenge here in fully releasing something, in accepting that something here has to be let go of, that there's a need here to emotionally disconnect. It takes a lot of bravery to actually disconnect from something, to walk away from something that you may have invested a lot of time and resources into, right? Let's start by looking into this Page of Pentacle. It comes clarified by the Death, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. It's like a it is needing to let go of some sort of a sort of a community. Maybe you were at a place here where the people you were aligning with, or not aligning with, that you were hanging out with, let's say like that, there was a little bit of a disharmony here. And it almost turned in like, I want to say like a disinterest, or it is like playing out right now. You take it as a resonate, right? But there's a disinterest here in trying to make it work. But there's also a challenge in some way or another to actually fully let go. And I will say, look into why that is. But I also feel here as though there may be a person included here. It could be a woman. But someone here who may have made a judgment call that was probably a little bit tainted here. Meaning that could have been mean. Alright? Show me that death up there. 8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Why is it that I feel that it's like, you know what? I'm also getting, I feel as though something here may actually want to come your way, but you're not paying attention to it because you're focused on something else. It's difficult to receive the new, to pay attention to the new, or just see the communication even coming your way. If your mind wanders back to the past energy here, or to a past hurt. It's like accepting, to let go, and dare to walk into a new experience here. That's what the Destroyer is about. Because I do sense here in the recent past, we do actually have conflict. The weird thing is, however, there was a lot of love. There was a lot of love, there was a lot of and with there was a lot of love and potential, almost really powerful potential for something here to be created in the recent past. But for some reason or another, we have a conflict. Sharp communication. It's like someone here trying to make people fit, or you, whoever, other people fit into a box. Someone here was a little bit judgmental. It's probably someone here who has a lot of experience. Right? A lot of experience. Yeah, a lot of experience. I just get that the many people involved in this here, right? And I also get that someone here stepped in and made a decision and actually, it's like putting their foot down and saying stop to this. But there was some sort of a betrayal here. And so it's whatever happened here where there was a conflict, someone here stepped in, put their foot down, said something, could been a no, right? That no here. And that resulted in a motivation here, or lack of motivation. And that is what, I don't know, what is it that needs to be let go here of, because the energy shows up as positive. But there is continuously this lingering energy here that blocks it, because it's like something beautiful is trying to come in. It's done. But something here is stopping it. I don't know what it is that stops it. Show me this. It's just actually, I can't really, let me just look into it. You go over there, you go there. Show me what this is. Because I'm trying to find the blockage. Because there's a little bit of a paradox here, right? Yes, the blockage is a weird thing. It's actually love. It's the Empress. This is what happens when you. This is typical Empress energy. It's the art or the beauty of actually forgiving people who are idiots and who hurt you. But it's like, it's like the mom who dad doesn't. I keep talking about the mom energy here, but It's like the mom who is hurt by her children, who are being idiots, but they're doing it because they're immature, and she knows it, and she loves them unconditionally. This is an unconditional love. But unconditional love is also that of saying no. It's saying I love you, but I'm not gonna put up with it. So I'm gonna go my own way now. That's also what I'm get here is happening. But the reason why it's difficult to fully let go, at least from an emotional point of view here, is because there is an unconditional love. So let's say that this is a love relationship. Then it's that of wanting to trying to reconcile, perhaps a few too many times here, because there's unconditional love. But then, as I always say, if someone here has not changed, there's no point in reconciliation, because to reconcile is that again here of making amends, where we come together and look at what needed to be destroyed in order for something here to come together in a new way. But if someone here has not actually done the work on themselves, right? Because it takes two to tango, and it's only one person here who's trying to reconcile properly and make amends, and the other one is just continuing with the same shit. Then this is not a reconciliation. It needs to coming back together, and things are going to repeat itself. Proper reconciliation is learning both sides, understanding how something got to a certain point, coming to terms with it, and deciding on turning a new page. It's very difficult to do. I do see like a last attempt, at least if this is in love, trying to do that, and that's because there's unconditional love. But the energy shows up that slowly but surely, with time here, someone is actually gonna walk away. And then that would be the person with the unconditional love. But what I'm also seeing here is probably then starting to invest a lot of time into work, putting on a face that everything is jolly good, fine. And it is. But at the same time, oh god damn it, no. We're gonna look into that sun, because I hope not someone here is gonna miss the drama. But you know what? If someone have lived in drama for a long time, it takes bravery to get used to the boredom that comes from not living in drama. Show me this one. Here's the sun. Two of Pentacles. No, yeah, shows up as though, alright, I'm just gonna focus on my work. I'm gonna put up high boundaries around myself and say no to love. And pretend that things are just perfect. And in a way it is. Because someone here will have managed to let go of the devil. But fortunately the devil is still here. This is so weird, huh? But that's no, it actually makes sense. It's unconditional love. Unconditional love is still, that's the burden we carry with us, right? To have loved an idiot. To have loved and let go. But of course it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a love connection. By the way, it can be a friendship, can be family, can be whatever. And so in that way, it's actually very simple here. So the destroyer is that of making room for something better. But as it shows up that in the immediate future, that better is work. And I don't think a lot of people are like, that's not happy. That's not what I want. I want something more. But that more is unconditional love. But it stems from unconditional love for oneself. Oh, it's going to, yeah, this is about just get like someone here going, but I love myself, I have this empress, now I'm ready, give it to me. It's like, yeah, you can wait. It will come when it comes. But it's uncomfortable to being in this position of not knowing. It absolutely is. Let's just see what else we have here. I feel as though that someone here is going to come into the understanding of what sort of abundance, that would then be you if this is for you, right? What sort of abundance it is that you are looking for. And there's a little bit of a sad energy, not sad, it's just feels though it's the boring energy here, but the acknowledgement that it will come in due time. But it comes when a decision has finally been made to let something go here and finally walk away. Kind of want to look into that walking away energy there. The Star, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor. Yes, patience is all I can say, because this is about walking into finding what it is that you truly want. It's going to take a little time for it to show up though, but it's not bad. It's not bad, because in the meantime I am actually seeing that of something broke. Yeah. No, I don't know. Where the hell did that come from? In the process here, I'm seeing someone here actually learning something, becoming more skilled. It's so interesting. There we had the Two of Swords again here. This is a matter of which truth to choose. But I can understand why it's difficult to make these decisions, because even just getting a little bit of a breadcrumb is still getting something here. And what's on the other side of that? Absolutely nothing, unless you then go into, and you then until you meet someone here, right? But I do see it taking a little while there. But when it shows up with the Emperor in the upright, and this is a round deck. Empress and Emperor in the upright. When it shows up, it does show up like that. And it's funny enough, it shows up when you're not manifesting it, like desperately. So that's what we have with the Destroyer. I feel as though it's like the ending of a immature relationship. First and foremost, someone trying to reconcile with it. They're gonna, especially if the typical shows up as a woman, could of course be a man, but the Empress there has unconditional love. Shows he's going to try and reconcile with someone. It's not gonna have a positive result, not in the end, but it's difficult to let go, because there's unconditional love, and we can tell ourselves so many stories about destiny and all that when we truly want someone and truly love someone, and we believe that's the one, that's my soulmate. That other soulmates out there, sometimes they are just catalysts for the next best thing to come. Next best thing, yeah. But the process there, it is going to take a little bit while, and that's why I see the normally I would say that when I get these readings here, I get someone here jumping from one thing into another. I want to say a good thing here is that someone's not going to do that, but they're going to have to be in that space where there is boredom almost, but they're going to fill it up with work. They're going to look happy, have all of that. But still, they're going to have that tension within them that kind of pulls them back to, oh, maybe I should try and reconcile. But every time that happens, it slows the other energy. Kind of, it pushes that away, because then you're not actually open to receive something new. Then you're just doing it because you can't be alone. But that's what I got here. So it was a good reading, right? It's a good reading. All right, that's the Destroyer. Oh well. That was what I got. I will see you next time. Take care.